and arrived at the decision. So, Grand Court was held in Kumasi, and after a full investigation, judgment was given against Sophia Boadi and in favor of Marfo and Premier. BrèaK and his supporters were now put in irons for frivolously swearing a great oath in support of their false claim. They were all executed, and Marfo was then given the school and made into time. The Joanne returned home.
Declaring that it was a matter of custom and law. And the police told the champion all of this.
Push. Mom, flow.
But instead, I simply
inch of blood until the end of the
Sophia Boadi will read that poem. Because so, once I see more, shower, yeah. The counter.
during the final battle, in order that the sad might not fall into the hands of the victorious Ashanti, son of the courts of his father, and break open the bed of the dead pregnant woman, and on removing the fetus, he inserted his tongue, severe and saw no one. The corpses of those killed. I was saying the great, I told you the chief, and people here carried. I went and got the king of German to travel against me at 40.
Push. Go, still them.
And every hour, the king then stepped out and spoke. That's to his children, grandchildren, and other relatives. Me, I have taken hold of my war sword and have conquered the people and as well as those in the forest. I have picked my sword from Consuelo into the sea, and I have taken it as captive. I am now have looked around myself and now into the scene. It has trapped me. I have looked around myself and find interesting and I've taken it as captive. I have looked around myself and find what it is. Therefore, a fool I'll show you when the king returned in the victory from the German war, yeah, that's the trances and the expression the people of the Christian commander were saying they had nothing and they killed. So he sent messengers carrying human journals brought home from the German war to greet them and show them my return to school. So yes.
That become video right.
These messengers now went to almost outreach. That the Holy Spirit not be offered to you. If you may the eyes Mary saying now, why be not waiting for myself? So the army came home and the soul was offensive. I said, I said he had simply seized the police to himself and made him over the police. Osaya replied that it was a matter of customary law. The police told them that Shanti told him when the consuls were Osaya replied that it was a matter of custom and law. And the police told the Shanti
Push it, push. Mom, flow.
but instead, I simply but himself and made off with him. Osaya replied that it was a matter of custom and law. That the police took their all officials. They were told that it was the king. Mary was saying, they are now ready. Coast. Cape Coast in search of
Any challenge?
the detachment of the Little Army engaged them at the city. But they were driven pell-mell towards Cape Coast. The Ashantis pursued them into Cape Coast. That town was burned down into ashes. When Ashanti was still on ceremony of observance on the airport and sold very much. Very much saying our past at the move at so after this, when the army was about to march, it was attacked by an enemy forced again at a number. Very much he said as well that the war proposed by Ashanti in the Gold Coast would end in defeat. Drabihini sent his own Adontihini to consult and three members of his party were drowned on the way back when they were crossing a river. In spite of all this, their predictions, as Antihini or say, Yao Akoto mobilized his army for the campaign and supplied them with gun. Supplied them synchronized with the war, which Asantehene wished to win. The British governor therefore strongly advised all of the coastal towns to unite together. The British governor therefore strongly advised all of the coastal towns to unite together, for he said he would fight for them. The Ashanti army finished all of its warlike preparations. It then moved through Sawa and went to the south, and in due course it arrived on the coast plain near to Dodowa. As a result of the killed and wounded in Asamine Cold War, the Ashanti army had been greatly reduced to about 40,000, but the allies numbered about 5 or 6 times more than the Ashanti forces. This was overwhelming allied army, and besides, it had a detachment of the world, showing them armed men from the Royal African Corps, and also men from the several militias of Cape Coast, Anamabo, Accra, and Christianburg. The allied British troops were led by Lieutenant Colonel Edward Penn, and they had with them and
the Ohimiba Bana the governors when the Ashanti army heard that the king was wounded, they broke ranks to rush most eagerly to the realm to see the king, and with him the famous golden stool. Ashanti left away, they hope with all force. During this engagement, Asantehene Osei Akutu was commanding his forces in person, was wounded, and he was removed to the rear of his army. No less than 77 honest chiefs were killed in this battle. Most prominent among these were Ataprapame, the king of Mapo, Yasetren, the Insutahini, Ejeni Boati, the Ashanti and based on his power was felt in all the surrounding countries. But in the present
Indian Sophia Boadi Readathon Day 2. Wow, it's still counting. 2 hours counting every Readathon.
On the points of being lost,
Longest marathon.
That the continuancy of such a reign would cause the downfall of Ashanti, called Chacha could not have a single night of rest. Asantehene's disobedience of Anochi's law. Besides the foregoing disastrous developments, Asantehene Osei took it into his head and determined to kill the blind man and albino, both of them having been captured in the Akatamanso War. Upon Anochi strictly ordered that such persons must never be beheaded or killed in any way. At the Battle of Akantamansu, he furthered that Osei Akutu's laws more disobedience. Then, in view of all this, he should be deposed and replaced by a more approachable and reasonable ruler. Among those, he said, this to use the poetry, the Barakasehini, and he went straight from their meeting at Bantama to tell the king what Kojo Iduse Achacha said. Yaosechere fell during the battle of Akatamanso Dodowa. So when the Ashanti army returned to, there was a conflict as to who should succeed the Insutas too. On the other side were Mafu and Okwa. Okwarie. In the contest for the vacants to Uriebu, Akwetia and his party appealed for assistance to Kwame Boateng, Ekwuamwa, the Drabini. And arrived at a decision. So, the Grand Court was held in Kumasi, and on full investigation, judgment was given against Sophia Boadi and in favor of Marfo and Okwarie. BrèaK and his supporters were now put in irons for frivolously swearing the great oath in support of their false claim. They were all executed, and Marfo was then given the school and made into time. The Drabini returned home, swore to the messenger that his life could not be forfeited when he uttered such unwelcome message. The king became intensely angry when he heard what Nkwatabisa had to report, and at once he ordered that Yawadawa and his female relatives should be marched off to Drabini. They replied that it was not right and proper, but had not the great priest Okonfo Anoche ruled that Kumasi should never fight with Drabini, as to preserve the unity strength of the Ashanti nation. If not for that ruling, they said, they would have taken up arms immediately and gone off to fight with Kwame Boateng. The elders reminded the king most solemnly that as a mark of his decree, Konfanogia planted a shrub of unbreakable unity named as Ntom Pandanus, the leaves of which are used of